Hey, my Saggies! Welcome to your reading tonight. This is myself, Crystaldesignsbykay, of course. And we are going to do a double reading. One video for your general, and the next video is going to be for your love. Because I did miss last week for you guys. I do apologize, but let's get this right into it. I still smell that Palo Santo, and it's a nice, calm, just chill vibe right now. And I think it's time that we hear something good. We are at the tail end of retrograde, literally going into our last day tomorrow. So let's get ready to come out of this dreary state and move into something good. How about that? All right, let's go straight in with our Sagittariuses. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Message for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. What messages do you have for Sagittarius? Messages for Sagittarius. Okay, I see you. Obstacle. Overcoming obstacle. And outcome. Ooh, come through world card. Come through world card. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All right, Sag. The world card is your overall. That means you are closing cycles, you're letting things go, you're moving on, and ooh, you got it with the Queen of Pentacles and Justice. You are looking for stability, you are looking for grounding, you are looking for understanding, communication, oneness, openness, and then you're balancing those scales. You're finding structure and making the conscious decision to start something fresh and new. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. You're not afraid. You're not worried. You're not going to deal with anything that seems like it might not move forward. Your energy is the Five of Wands and the Four of Swords. That means you have been going through an inner battle with yourself. You have been going through a lot of heartache, pain, frustration, just really getting through so much that you're going through inwardly, really feeling all this stuff that you're like, shit, why am I dealing with this? Why do I have to go through so much pain, so much hurt, so much frustration? And you have it with your Four of Wands. You're ready to rest. You're ready to really sink into yourself and say, okay, I'm feeling all these things, but I need to understand why. I need to understand what I'm going through. I need to understand how I'm going to get through this and what's going to happen, because you are struggling to find your victory. Your obstacle is the Six of Wands, and it's coming in sideways. It's like days where you're like, oh, I'm going to be victorious. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And other days you're like, oh, why did I even start this? Okay, I started this because of this, but am I even going to win this? This back and forth thing with you, we can't do unstable. We can't do wondering. We can't do if I'm going to get through this or possibly get through this. We talk about things as they are. Even now, even if you don't see it. I will be victorious over my obstacles. I will be victorious over my heart space. I'll be victorious over my head space. Even in the way that I speak and communicate, I'm going to be able to effectively get through the things that I need to, because going where I need to be able to communicate myself and the situation and get things right. And I have to stay focused on where I am, because I have to want to be there. I want to be there, but I also want to be here. And where I'm going and where I need to be, I can't be back and forth. So overcoming, you got the Hierophant. So there is a beautiful union that's going to be coming your way. A beautiful union that's going to be coming your way, whether it's love, whether it is work, whether it could be anything. But regardless of the fact is, you got something beautiful coming. When I say beautiful coming, something gorgeous is going to be coming to you. And then with that, you have the outcome, and that's going to be the Nine of Swords reversed. You don't have to worry about fear and doubt and lack and maybe. You're going to be able to step into this commitment with not even a care or worry in the world. This is where I'm going to be. This is where I need to be. This is where I want to be. I have to be here. But I got to make sure I get my headspace right and no more warring with myself. I have to be on the straight and narrow. And I have to know this is exactly where I need to be, because I need to be stable. I like it. I like it a lot, Sag. This is beautiful. All right. Clarification for Sag, please. Clarification for Sag. Ooh. Sun, moon, and rising. Now, please receive clarification on the message for Sag. Now, please receive clarification for the message for Sag. There we go. Thank you so much, Spirit. World card, please. World card, please. There we go. All right. And then you have the Five of Wands, the Four of Swords, please. Excuse me. Six of Wands sideways. Hierophant. And then you have this Nine of Swords reversed. Overall, in the secondary deck, you received the Hierophant again. I love how your cards are coming right back to you. Your cards are coming right back to you. I love this. I love this. Now, for your overall, the World card, remember, ending situations, ending karmic cycles, ending toxic ways, different ways of thinking, of moving, of building, ending routines that just don't serve you a purpose, and moving into your victory. Six of Wands upright. You will be able to gain your victory once you let go. You will be able to gain your victory once you remove what is no longer meant for you. Right here with this Hierophant, you got it with the Eight of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Right behind that, ooh, I love this. I picked it up. I almost said the Queen of Pentacles because she's there. She's there, but in between the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, you got the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. So there's a lot that needs to be worked on right now. So you have to let go of past memories, let go of past expectations, let go of past things that are not welcome to the present. You're no longer that same person. No longer bringing things that was into what is. Remove them. Let them go, whether it is a person, whether it is a situation, whether it's a situationship, whether it's a business partnership, whether it's work. What's not meant for you does not need to be with you. Time to move. Time to move. Because you got a beautiful divine connection that is waiting on you. You got to put in work from this lacking feeling, this feeling of self-doubt, this sense of worry. Because your Queen of Pentacles with the Star card and the King of Swords, there's a lot of greatness coming. You got to put in that work. You have to move and build in your mindset to where you're knowing, oh, my baby's not playing about me. And when I got me, what I got coming to me is going to be great. In the Bible it says, a man who findeth a wife findeth a good thing. I think that's the scripture. I could be wrong. But when he find his mate, his other half, oh, he don't need nothing else. So what in you are you lacking that you're searching for something that's already what's meant to be for you? It's time to heal that. So for this Five of Wands, it came with the Two of Wands. It's time to figure out, where do you need to go? What do I need to do? What path do I need to take that's going to get me where I need to be? Am I going to go down this path of confliction and fighting and arguing? Narcissism is what I'm hearing. Maybe narcissistic traits, or dealing with someone that's narcissistic. Or am I going to go down the path of healing? Am I going to go down this path? You got the Four of Swords to the Four of Swords and the King of Pentacles. True pair situation. Look at that. You have it. You have to dig down deep and really find this true divine you. Really, really go down in and find where this person is that needs to come out and what is stopping this person. Really do some shadow work. Really go within and look within your light side and your shadow side to say, oh my gosh, I'm creating this mess. I'm doing this. We're going to make some changes. Because with this obstacle, you are afraid. You're lost in your mind. You're afraid that this victory is unattainable. You have the Six of Wands sideways with the Nine of Swords. You don't think that you're going to be victorious. You don't think that this is going to work. Deep down where you're saying, I want this, I want this, I want this, you are casting so many blockages to where you need to be because you don't fully believe, or you're not fully invested in what you truly have. You don't think that you're going to truly attain it. That doubt alone is going to crush what you're already seeking to do. So what do you do about it? Ten of Swords to the Seven of Wands. It's time to end it. In the fighting, in the inner war, in the inner conflict, in all of this friction, so you can have your Hierophant. The Hierophant to the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Go ahead and get rid of this confliction so you can go into this with an open heart. We're not going in heavy. We're not going in hurting. We have to go in with solidarity. You can go in strong. You don't have to go in way down. There's a difference. There's a difference. You go in there with rocks all in your bag and in the bottom of your shoe. You are heavy. You're not going to be able to gain momentum and do what you need to do. But the second you go in your power, in your strength, and you say, okay, I got to move on from this. I got to move on from this. I have to be whole and heal. I have to trust that all my karmic cycles are done. I have to trust that all my inner war and my inner battles that I've been dealing with, because how I used to handle situations are not working, that is done. I close this cycle. And once you truly believe it, truly trust it, and you are moving in all faith, no fear, your Ten of Cups comes to you. Come on, Sag. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? You want this so bad, but you're so worried. If you truly want it, if you truly want to receive it, then it is time to let it completely go and move where you need to be. The past is the past. You can't change it. You've done all the karma, the drama, all that. Let it go. Let it ride and move forward. For Sagittarius, base chakra. I'm not surprised. So you have the medicine woman, heal. I nurture and nourish my mind, body, and soul. I nurture and nourish my mind, body, and soul. I nurture and nourish my mind, body, and soul. It is time. And you see how she has her crown chakra alight? It's time. It's time to hit. From your crown to your base. Underneath the deck, you have the base chakra here. That's the ruby star. Flow. I embody my authentic and sensual essence. It's time. It's time to align yourself. It's time to get yourself right. It's time to heal. It's time to structure. It's time to build. It's time to communicate. It's time to love. It's time to let go of all those toxic traits. It's time to remove all the things that are no longer meant for you and say, hey, I want more. I need more. I feel that I need to move and delve in further because I can't stick with this. I can't stay in this. And if you can't, why tolerate it? That doesn't work. Not at all. So if it don't work, leave it as is. Nothing less, nothing more. No time. All right, 4 hour. And we found this again. There we go. It's here. Discover your life's purpose. It's time for you to really figure out why. Really discover the whole purpose of why things are happening the way that they are, and learning from these mistakes, not just repeating them and doing this, and this is what you're used to, and this is how I've always done it. What you've been doing has not been working, so it's time to switch it up. Move out of old ways because you're not the same person that you once was going into this. So since you're not, move in a different format. And then when you do that, say what you mean. Say exactly how you feel. Communicate as it is so you can get out of these cycles. So you can get out of these repetitive cycles. They're not for you. They've never been for you. So since they're not for you, move into a way that is not gaining the things that you have. Move in a way that's not gaining the same repercussions. Why go down the same path time and time again? Every time you think you're going down a different path, you loop back around and go back to the way you know. Stop doing that. Stop. Because sometimes you got to go down the unbeaten path to get through to the best destinations. Let's make it rock. Okay? That is definitely not fire. Not fire either. All right, Leo's next. Sag, I hope this helped. Please like, please subscribe, Please comment. Thank you so much for staying with me and sticking with me, guys. You have an absolutely amazing day. Oh, wait. Love is right after this. Then we're going to be doing our Leos. All right, guys. Love you. Love you. Bye.